%90 of the victims of the Troubles were as a consequence of terrorist activities. So who carried out the other 10%? Because I'm telling you, we certainly didn't.
I'm here at the Justice for Northern Ireland Veterans March in London, where hundreds of ex-forces personnel are taking to the streets to protest the government's decision to historically charge 2 ex-forces personnel with the alleged killing of an IRA commander in Omagh in 1973. So can you tell us what today's all about?
Well, today is about the injustice and one-sided inquiries of the current legacy issues in Northern Ireland. These current prosecutions are quite simply malicious, they are one-sided, and the terrorists and gangsters who preyed upon the people of Northern Ireland and the United Kingdom now walk free with letters of immunity.
Mike, why are you here today? Why is this so important?
It's very important to me. It's important to support these lads, Northern Ireland veterans. Many of them now that are pensioners, that are worried about the next knock on the door. Will it be the police? Will they be the person that's pulled in again?
I'm here to take part in this demonstration that's been going on about the abuse to soldiers, veterans of Northern Ireland, where there's 2 rules, one for them and one for us.
How does that make you feel? Because I understand that you've come at the wrong end of that recently.
It makes us all feel the same. I mean, it's not just about me. There are hundreds of ex-soldiers who are being investigated.
I think, on the Good Friday Agreement, they allowed 500 of the terrorists to walk out of prison, yet they're still chasing lads that went to Northern Ireland on the orders of the government, and I think it's wrong that these people should be worried about legal charges brought against them.
The only prosecutions that we are currently seeing are against veterans and soldiers who signed a blank cheque for their lives to serve their country and to protect the people of Northern Ireland as well as the people of the United Kingdom.
You guys explain to me why it's so important for you guys to be involved with this.
Well, Danny and I are both members of Parliament representing constituencies in Northern Ireland, but we both served in the armed forces, and we are appalled that after all these years, veterans, some of them in their 60s and 70s in retirement, are now being arrested and charged in connection with killings that occurred in Northern Ireland during the Troubles.
And what do you want to see happen at the end of this? What do you want the result to be?
I want to see a great wave of support for the veterans from today, and it's just one of the things. All the MPs, all the Lords slowly getting on board, realising this is happening, realise that they're being treated unfairly. We've got a completely unlevel playing field in Northern Ireland when it comes to this, with one angle getting away with everything, while the poor soldiers who actually in one case have been let off twice and has been dragged back to the courts.
What we've just seen is 1,500 brave war veterans march on Parliament and Theresa May's front door to say no to the historic prosecution of Northern Ireland veterans. Their argument is that the release of 500 convicted terrorists under the Good Friday Agreement underpins just how unjust this whole process is. You have to ask yourself the question, should veterans really be prosecuted for historic events committed in the line of active duty?